Hello and welcome back to Skull and Bones. Right, today we're in the snow. We're going to be doing Lestari, and we have got her up to level 5 now in the upgrade. So she's not fully maxed out yet, but I don't think that matters. I think we're going to be fine. So we're going to go into the weapons. I have a few alternatives for this because I am using stuff that you can't necessarily get now if you're a Season 2 starter. But the Lesteri's coming to an end. We're going to have Zama who in between. You're going to be able to pick this stuff up. So we're using the Great Spring Old Free, which we get from the Huntmaster, where you hand in your Zama and Monster missions. If you don't have this for now, then use the Ballista Free. I would recommend that. Reason being, there's not a lot of difference in them, to be honest. So this does 984 damage, and this does 936. You know, it's not a lot of difference. Of course, if you do have a twin winch, then I would use that, because obviously the double draw is rather nice, and she does have a habit, this shark, of putting distance between you. Really don't want it. But I'm going to be using that. The Spring Old 2 is not as good as the Ballista. The Ballista is the best alternative, the Ballista Free, and you can get that from Unita. I'm pretty sure you get the blueprint from her, or you just buy the part. It's been a while. I think I actually got this out of one of my Kingpin boxes, which is why it's sitting in my warehouse. Yeah, it's a good alternative. It's very good, in fact. So let's move down to the cannons. Right, obviously we got the same. This is the same as I have in all the others. The only difference I'm going to have, because so we got the Basilisk on the port of starboard, the long 9s on the rear, again for piercing, exactly the same as the original Zama build, but we've gone for mine loaders, spring loader mines free for the damage. Now this has come from the video where it goes wrong video. Is right there. This is the kind of stuff I was picking up during it, and I figured if I'm going to be using Ouroboros for the health, then I also need to be doing damage, and I also tried this with the Swarm Woven. I don't think, until I get some better furniture, I can't get that to work. I need better furniture, I think, to help me with the brace and stuff. With the Swarm Woven Symphony armour, yeah, I just couldn't get it to work. Not on the furniture that I'm using. Okay, so we move into the furniture. We have water tank. This is something important. Now, at some point we're going to be able to get rid of the water tank. We won't need this on there. I would much prefer to have boy lockers on there, but I need some of the furniture to help me do that. At the moment we don't have it. All we have is this one, and the only real effect that this one's going to help us is it helps you trimming well under the effect of flooding, reduces trimming stamina while trimming the sails. We're not going to be needing that. The only one we really want from this is well under effect of flooding, reduces crew stamina while bracing. That's pretty much what we want this bit of furniture for. And this one, again, this is great for Zama, but not so much for this beast, really. I mean, it does allow you to get a little bit out of a direct hit from his tails, but you still get your sails taken out anyway. This one is important. I would say this one, if you need to fill a space, then this one's not a bad one to have on there, and so is this one. The 10% auxiliary weapons is also a good one to have on there, and this is just another filler because I haven't got anything better to put in there. Ideally, I'd like to have this as my main furniture, and there are some furnitures out there which will allow me to do that once we get them, but you've got to have them to put them on, and we don't have them. And we've had a couple of little drops since our last video. That's how you solve the problem with your drop rate, guys. You do a video, you have a little gripe, and then you start getting better drop rates. Okay, so we're here. The strategy is to pretty much put out boys and pretty much stay inside the area of them. I think a lot of people would probably stay still. I'm a bit of a fidget, so I tend to keep moving. And not only that, we've also deliberately not put on the area of effect for the boys to increase it, because we're limited to 2 boys. I wanted to keep them in a confined area. It does mean that you can't necessarily put yourself in their radius while stationary, but that's fine, because the way I do it, I'm pretty much moving in all the time on single sails anyway, and trying to stay inside their zone. Because we're limited to 2, you kind of got to manage it a little bit more than I think you probably would have to if you can just put out 3 with a faster reload. I think you can be a bit more easier, and then I probably would put the area of effect, increase it. There's a massive difference with this when you put her up to level 13 between to level 12. It really is. I do think though once we can get some of the furniture at level 12, we'll probably do it, because it will get the buffs that it needs for its brace. I do think the snow is possibly best thing for this ship, for this shark rather, because of how much it regenerates its brace strength by 100%, whereas the bark I believe is only 20%, which is why I kind of wanted to use the snow. As good as the Hulk is, I do think the snow is far better. Yeah, we're managing to counter him before he got his attack in. That was nice. So it's working. Managed to see him off again. Yeah, so we put them in front and kind of move into the area. And obviously we've got to wait for a reload, so we're trying to space them out so we can move from one to the next one. As one drops, we've got another one to move into. The only problem I think I found with this particular battle was, I think the way I was doing it, I wasn't paying much attention of where I was putting the boys. Like you can kind of plot your course around the arena really, and I found myself getting myself right up against the edge. Look. But you know, that's just something to be aware of for the next time.
Shoot it quickly! Position! Everyone, keep an eye out! Fire now!
We have monster food running, by the way, but there are a few others. It gives you 30% damage reduction, but there are other foods that do the similar thing. So we do get joined by another player. I wasn't able to get a solo out of this because of the way the boxes have been fixed now. Everyone wants to do them, so I found it very difficult, but you know, we're doing okay. We haven't taken any damage. We do manage to keep the aggro, so we take most of the onslaught from him, and I was very happy with it. And we also know that when another player enters, he does more damage anyway, so So yeah, I was more than happy with this, and I'm more than confident that we can take him on his own. And then obviously as we add more furniture to the build, as we improve it, yeah, it's just going to get better and better. But so far, I think this was a success. I really, I'm very happy with it so far. Considering the Hulk does struggle a little bit still. It's very good in a group, but she struggles a bit towards the last half of the fight because of the brace recovery. The brace strength recovery is not as fast as the snow. The snow seems to be able to give you as much brace as just about as much as you need to survive an onslaught from Lestari.
Up to
Capitaine! Unstoppable! Now! Fire!
Keep an eye out!
Fire now!
And we got her. And the last part of that is pretty much just doing damage with the mines. Getting shots off her because she keeps coming from underneath is very difficult. So yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I think that's worked very well. It's a start of hopefully going to be a great build once we start getting the furniture. But I thought I'd share what I've got so far. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.